Hi everyone, and welcome to Paper Pumpkin Week here on Creative Chelsea. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my 6th alternative card made with the April 2026 Paper Pumpkin Kit called Lakeside Retreat. This beautiful kit created 9 cards, 3 in these 3 different designs, and included coordinating envelopes. And if you're interested in seeing me open the box and create these cards or any of my other alternative card ideas, you can click on the playlist up here in the top right corner. Today I'm going to be sharing how I created this really beautiful, simple card made with the kit contents and just a couple other supplies. So let's go ahead and get started. To begin, let's go ahead and talk about the things that you need from the kit. You will just need this little scenery card. It is 3.5 by 3.5. And then you'll need the brown label for our greeting. From your own stash, you need a card base, and I'm using soft sea foam cardstock. It's been cut to 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then I have a piece of crumb cake cardstock that is 1/8 of an inch larger than this piece. So that's 3 5/8 by 3 5/8. And then I have 10 inches of very vanilla baker's twine. To begin, we are going to stamp a fun pattern on the front of the card base. I was playing around with the decorative lined image, this little rope detail, and thought it looked really fun as a background image. And it does take a little bit of time, so it's just going to be some vertical stripes going across the card. And I wanted kind of a soft tone-on-tone look, and so I'm just doing soft sea foam ink on soft sea foam cardstock. And you're just going to start by going across the card. And it doesn't have to be evenly placed. And we're only going to stamp the areas that we're going to see because it does take a while to do this on the whole card front. I'm going to switch this up to get some extra ink. Looks like I probably need to re-ink my ink pad. Okay, so this is the first line. I do need a second row, and I'm just going to try to line it up with the one that I previously stamped. Okay, so I finished the second row. The next step is to go up the sides. And I'm going to go up the sides about 3 deep and go all the way up. So do about 2 rows of about 3 deep on each side. So there's the right side, and then I'm going to do the left. So right and left sides, and then we're just going to go across the top. Okay, so I finished that. You can see that I've left an opening in the center. Because we're covering it up, it does not need to be stamped. If you want to, you can. I love the little texture that this provides the card. It kind of creates a little bit of like a sweater feeling, and I really like that. So we're going to go ahead and add now our beach scene over our crumb cake. If you want to distress the edge of the crumb cake piece, you can. That's just going to give it a little bit more of like a lakeside, kind of a relaxed feel. And then you layer this on top of the crumb cake. I'm just going to use a little liquid glue and place it on the crumb cake piece at an angle. Again, that will just kind of lend to kind of the relaxed feeling of this card. Okay, give these edges just a little more distressing. So something like this. Next, we're going to add this to our card with a little liquid glue in the center. And I'm also going to place it at a little angle. And then if you do use liquid glue, make sure to smooth it out. And then for our greeting, we're going to stamp in early espresso on that brown label. I wanted to use a darker ink color to make sure that that greeting is nice and bold. I'm using "You Are an Inspiration," but you could use any greeting that you have that will fit. And I'm going to pop this on with dimensionals. I did decide to leave a little space on the edges so that I can tuck in my twine. And it just goes down in the bottom left area. And then you can take your twine. If you want, you can tie a bow or you can do a faux bow. I usually have a little bit more success creating a nice looking bow with a faux bow. So ends together, center on a glue dot or some other adhesive, and then you're just going to wrap the bow to create a loop, and then repeat on the other side. We're going to go this direction since that's where the adhesive is. Okay. All right, so once that's on, go ahead and remove that. And you can tuck it up and under the greeting and press down to get the adhesive to stick to your card. And then you can distress the twine just a little bit. So you're going to take your ends and pull them apart, just kind of distress. And you can do as much or as little as you want. You're just looking for a couple of those threads to pull. And then you'll get this really fun look on the edges of your twine. And then if you'd like, if you have any of your stone embellishments, you can add a couple down here near the bottom of this grass, patch of grass here, just like that. And your card's all done. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this fun card using a fun technique to create this beautiful background texture. If you're interested in getting your own paper pumpkin kit, please subscribe using the link in the description below. If you would like to see written instructions or close-up images on how I created this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsea.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.